Nothung Keyhole. Just play. A Crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. I wanted to make a Nothung build, and I was looking at those horseshoe builds, you know, where you got the cabin, then the weapons in a vertical line in front of the cabin, and then around the sides are the frames and the hovers, and there's nothing in the middle to block the line of sight for your weapons, and you're protecting your weapons with loads of stuff in front of them. Now they're good, but because they're long, because the hovers in front and then the weapons in front of the cabin, and they don't turn so fast because angular momentum is modelled in this game. So I thought, what if, instead of in front of the cabin, what if I put them on the side of the cabin? And then I picked the Omnibox as the cabin. And I thought, oh, it's 4 wide. I can stick an Averter in between them at the way. They're right to the back, and the cabin will help protect them. I'll build up an embrasure on the sides, and there's the cabin in the middle. They're really well defended, right? So I made that and tried that out, and then hit the first snag, which is when a hover goes forward, its nose tends to go dip down, and the Nothung's line of sight to shoot at an enemy was being blocked by the roof of the embrasure. So I opened up the embrasure a bit vertically, because the reverse is true as well. When you reverse, the back end dips down and the stuff in the front was blocking the line of sight. So I opened up the embrasures a bit and tried that, and I was quite happy. I'd succeeded in my aims. It rotates nice and fast. The Nothungs are well defended. I mean, the build is wrecked long before I lose the Nothungs, almost every time that I get destroyed. But I noticed I wasn't doing an awful lot of damage. I wasn't doing well because I wasn't doing a lot of damage. And the problem is, machine guns, like most of the other weapons, refuse to fire. Well, in fact, all of the other weapons. I can't think of any weapon that doesn't refuse to fire when your own vehicle blocks a line of sight. But machine guns, as soon as you've got line of sight again, you can fire again. I checked that. This is still true. I checked it out on the Spectre machine guns. But guess what the Nothung does? When your line of sight is blocked by your own vehicle, it refuses to fire, and then continues to refuse to fire until it's cooled down all the way to 0 heat. Now, I don't know whether it's a feature or a bug, but it's really intensely annoying, and it really cuts down your damage per second. When you're dogfighting, when you're twisting and turning and dodging and weaving and ducking and diving and dodging, the DPS is down just when you need it, because you've failed to fire because your vehicle's in the way, because you twisted, you turned, but as soon as you're pointing at the enemy again and you should be able to fire, you can't, because it's refusing to fire until it cools down. Also, because of this, the Nothung never overheats. It goes up a bit, gets blocked, refuses to fire, goes down, starts firing again, gets blocked, goes down again. And guess what triggers the Nothung's perk? That's right, overheating. Until you overheat and then cool down all the way, you don't get the extra damage on the next 5 shots. And the Nothung's a low damage, high accuracy type of machine gun. I've only got 2 of them on this build, and now its low DPS is being lowered even more. This build simply does not kick out the damage for its power score. So I would not recommend playing it in battle. This build gets the Dangerously Incompetent thumbs down. If you want to see the Nothung's refusal to fire for yourself, you can get this build from the exhibition, Nothung Keyhole B. The exact name is in the description below. Though obviously you don't need the exact name because you've subscribed to me on the exhibition, haven't you? Because you're a loyal viewer. Yes, you are. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you next time for more incompetent builds in Crossout.